Well, the community of Our Town Assumption has quite the impressive farmers market thanks to two willing individuals building it from the ground up.
That's right, and they're here with us now. We have co-founders of the Farmers Market, Lindy Bridgman and Megan Zeitler. Thank you so much for having us. What made you two decide one day, hey, let's partner up, let's create a farmers market here in Assumption?
About 5 years ago, Megan and I were at an Assumption Community Pride meetup. We went to high school together, but we really weren't friends at the time. We got together and we got to talking, and we both found out we were passionate about starting a farmers market.
Yep, and there was a need for local produce, and it was kind of being brought up in the meetup, so we just texted each other the next day and was like, do you want to do it? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh my gosh, that's so casual.
Wow.
What goes into putting something, I mean, you guys were describing this to be quite the setup of a farmer's market every other week, but what went into being able to develop something like this?
In the beginning, to be honest, we didn't really know what we were doing. We just kind of went day by day, and we contacted our local health department, figured out what laws we had to abide by as far as our vendors.
We just messaged them on Facebook, honestly, a lot of them. We kind of knew some, reached out and was like, hey, this is our idea. Are you willing to do it? And everybody was on board.
And 5 years later, here we are, and you're still going strong. Do you have any tips for people who may be also living in a cute small town here in Central Illinois who also need a farmer's market?
I think dream big would be my biggest tip. I never in my wildest dreams would have thought we would have 20 vendors every other weekend in a town of 1,000 people, but our vendors just continue to show up and continue to amaze us every weekend, and the crowds come out and support them. So.
Yeah, and just do it. Just send the message. Just ask everybody. You're not annoying. They'll say yes. They want to come. And they show up. And thanks to the community for always coming out, too.
It's a pretty cool opportunity for community members to kind of show off maybe their talents or things that they enjoy doing that are hobbies, and lets them become a vendor. What kind of vendors do you guys see that show up every week or every other week?
We've had some that have been with us the entire 5 years. We have someone that makes clay jewelry. We have a few bakers. We have produce. We have herbs. We have just a really wide variety, which is what I think makes our market really unique.
Can we talk about this music food truck themed market? That sounds fun.
Every market, we have live music and food trucks, and they're almost always local, too. So that's really great.
We just wanted it to feel more than just like a street festival. We wanted it to feel like an event and give it almost a Stars Hollow theme. So that's what we were going for when we decided to do that every market.
And so when people are thinking, hey, I'd love to check out the Assumption Farmers Market, where do they come to, and what can they expect it to look like? Will it look kind of how it's looking today for our town, Assumption?
Yes, we always set up on both sides of the street, and we do typically close the road down so you can bring your kids, you can bring your dogs, and everybody can just run wild and have fun. We're really active on our social media platforms, so we have Facebook and Instagram, and we try to keep that updated.
Do you have a fundraiser going on?
Yes, we do. September 9th, this will be our third fundraiser. We give out 2 scholarships to a senior from Central A&M. So, yeah.
It's our farm to table fundraiser. So we just have a upscale dinner in a different location every year, and we have live music and great food, and we all just come together as a community and raise money for a good cause.
So I'm sure back in high school you would have never imagined. Here you are, buddies, besties, throwing together a farmer's market for your town here. That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I mean, to do something like this every other week,
yeah,
it's quite the ordeal, and I'm sure it's very appreciated by all community members.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Okay, well, keep it up. Keep up the good work here. All right, if you want to learn more about the Our Town Assumption Farmers Market, they've got a great Facebook page. Definitely connect with them, and we'll have that on our Facebook page after today's show.